Thank you guys for coming. I am your host tonight, Sam Linderman, the comedy concierge. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Imagine how long. Thank you. Stop. No. Yes, please put your hands together for our producer, our editor, Jason Ham. Jason can edit your clip. He can help you come up with ideas. If you literally like, keep it going for Jason, please. Okay, now we see where the real love is. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I can't edit, so I'm sorry. No, Jason can really get your stuff looking really nice. So talk to him after the show. And of course, let's put our hands together for Sunda Kroonquist, who cannot be here tonight. Come on in, come on in. Oh, take a seat. You know what to do. Yes, she can't be here tonight. She's in New York. Soon we'll all be in New York. We'll be at NYLA. Soon we'll have like just a tube between the two. And you go in, you have to take your shoes off, and they just all the way there. That's my dream format. I don't want flying shoes. I just want I just want to be like a hamster, basically. This is my dream. But not a class pet. That would be hell. To be a class pet. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. To be a hamster in a 3rd grade class. I would be so scared. I am thinking of the movie Hoppers. I do work. Have you seen it?
No.
So good. I work with kids. I don't have any that I know of. No, I'm kidding. All right, dude. Listen. I saw somebody walking around with my face. That's all I'm going to say. No, I have a face that people go, you look just like this girl that I know. And then I'm like, okay, do you love her? Like, what do you want me to say? You look just like this girl I know from high school. Oh my God. What's her name? Oh my God. What's her name? Mandy. She was in my science class. She always itched herself. Why would you tell me that? I look like a girl from 10 years ago that itched herself? That's not my business. I was not itching to know that. Like, that's crazy. You look just like this girl I know. And the sad part is I look just like that girl he knew. I guess I work with children. It's the best form of rejection therapy that you can ever experience. Every actor in LA, every single person in LA trying to deal with rejection, just work with kids and they will help you. And it's so funny because I used to be like, oh my God, like when they would accidentally call me mom, I'm like, that's so sweet. And then I see mom come to pick them up and then, mommy, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, I'm not your mom. I'm not your mom. I'm not your mommy. Get away from me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh my God. Then they look at me when they're hungry and I have to walk away. I'm like, you're scaring me right now. You're too old. I don't care. I don't care what your mommy does at home. I'm not your mommy. That's crazy too. Or I have to be like, your mommy's not the principal. It's hard to be like a teacher because I feel like a nerd and I was already a nerd. So it's like, dang, like I'm really locked in on just like not being cool. But you don't want a cool teacher. Like a cool teacher, like that's how you hit your head. I'm sorry. Is that not true? Like my teacher's so cool. Like she let me climb on the rocks. Like she hates you. She hates you. She doesn't give a F about you. I love you. I'm your mother. I'm your mother. I'm just kidding. I get so upset at my coworkers. You'd think we were in a polycule. Where I'm like, are you watching them? Do you see them? It's so crazy. We're all the same age. I'm older than my supervisors, but everybody thinks I'm a supervisor because I have a stick up my butt. But it's like they're kids. I don't want them to fall. You know? Like, oh my God, I can't tell this. Oh my God. I'll just save all my kid stories for when I leave the job because like God forbid somebody's watching. They're like, that's my kid. Because my impression's gonna be so good. I'm just kidding. Actually, teacher, I was sick. They just like the way they pronounce words is so funny. But I kind of miss working retail. Has anybody ever heard of the really just special homey, just family store called Bath and Body Works? Mm-hmm. Has anybody ever been assaulted by a Bath and Body Works and you're 500 feet away and you're like, there's a Bath and Body Works in the mall. Ooh, into the night, into my mouth, into my body, away from me. They literally would say like, this is how they taught me how to spray. Like that many times. And then people are looking at you, covering their kids' noses. And I have to, And at the time I was vaping, and people, I mean, not at the store. Room spray, I'm like, let's make it a fog machine, please. Let's get people in here. Let's get people in store, please. No. But people would be like, aren't you worried about working here for your health? I'm like, I'm inhaling flavored air 25 hours of the day. Like, this is none of your business. Are you going to buy something or not buy something? It's buy 3, get 3 free.
Yeah, okay.
It's buy 3, get 3 free. Like, it doesn't get better than that. It doesn't get better than that. I loved when people would say, is this one organic? I was like, ma'am, actually, it's radioactive. Actually, it's nuclear. Actually, we are testing it. I have a good friend, and she is so itchy, and her name's Mandy, and it's a callback. It was so crazy. I had to pretend that I knew what I was talking about. One time I told this lady, one time a guy bought 10 stress relief body creams, and all I said was, I hope it works out. I was like, because it wasn't Christmas, like it wasn't like gift season, it's just 10 stress relief body creams. And I told a lady that all of the, this is how I said it. All of our wellness oh my God, I can't talk. Oh my God, stop. Zoom. Here's the thing. I told her that our whole stress relief line was 100% THC cannabis infused. And she was like, really? I was like, oh my God, no! It's the Beverly Center. You're at the Beverly Center, dude. This isn't the Beverly Connection, okay? This is not Johnny Rocket your butt over there right now, please. When was the last time you guys were at a dispensary? I've never been, obviously. I've never smoked weed. I never smoked weed a day in my life. No, I'm just kidding. When I was younger, my mom saw me as a hardcore drug user because of my relationship with cannabis. Whoa! And it's like, there's worse. There's so much worse. You know what I mean? At least, like, weed is not something you buy on Snapchat. You know what I mean? Like, when you're a tween, anything that you don't have to buy on Snapchat is okay. That's okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Anything you don't need to get in somebody's car to buy, that's okay. I was getting in the car to buy weed. He'd be like, you gotta try this. 500 milligrams Green Dragon. I'm like, okay. I wasn't touched. That story doesn't end with me being touched. If you were scared, everything's okay. I'll wrap with this. So, you know, in the weed and in the teenagedom and all this stuff, I was at my best friend's house and I get this text from my parents, from my dad. And it's the kind of text that you need to click to read more. And I'm like, I'm going to die right now. I think I'm going to die in this house right now. And I click on it and it says Samantha. Mind you, I'm named after a man named Sam. So that was like, Samantha. Your mother. Who? Are we British? Are we in a book? Your mother has found some hardcore porn on your computer, and we've never seen her this upset. Wow. And I'm like, don't you wish that was true? Like 25 years of marriage, and I get her upset with one Google search? That's crazy. Don't pin this on me. We're in this together. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. I was like grasping. I'm sweating now thinking about it. And whatever. I call my mom, obviously, and I ask her the question that you're all thinking. What were you doing on my computer? Why would you betray my trust? And she said, obviously, it was falling. It was falling, Blue. And she pressed play, and she put it on the Apple TV, and she rewinded, and she brought Dad in, and you acted it out on the couch, and it was falling? Should I fall off the cliff? Tell me, Mom. Tell me. You're like, what was on the computer? Well, it was 2 tabs open for reference, because I was in AP research. Okay. One tab said, how to give a good blowjob.
Oh, no.
And the other one said how to suck good cock. Right? Look, wow. Like, women, they're thoughtful. No, but, you know, looking back, you see, like, why your parents are upset about stuff, obviously. I should have said how to suck cock well, because grammar's so important. Grammar's really important. And then she hit me with, Samantha, is this what you want to do with your life? Is this what you're going to do with the life that I gave you? The one life that I gave you, that my mothers gave you? I said, Mom, if I wanted to do this with my life, I wouldn't be looking up how to, okay? I would have been backstage in theater 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God, Mom, I'm I'm looking up how to help me help you. I want to help you help me have the best night of our lives. Put your hands together for you guys, for supporting live comedy. I'm so excited to bring up this next comic, a femme fatale gracing the LASC stage. Put your hands together for the one and only Yuna, everybody!
Ooh, it is bright up here. How are we doing? Sometimes I tell people English isn't my first language when I want a compliment. So they could be like, whoa, your English is so good. I'm like, dude, I'm like really smart. I don't know what to tell you. You just gotta watch a lot of TV. That's how you get the cadences down. Okay. It's not completely untrue. Korean is the first language that I learned, but growing up in Colorado, you don't need to use it. Oh my god. Like at all. I'm still bilingual, but Korean is more like my jacking off hand. English is my right hand. It's just for emergencies. Like when an ugly guy tries to hit on me, I go, 죄송해요. 더 천천히 말할 수 있을까요? He goes, oh, never mind. And then when he's like walking away, I'll go, ugly bitch. There have been times where a guy will like pull out Google Translate.
Yes.
And then I have to reject him with my jacking off hand. I just slap his phone down and go, no, don't do that. Try to play this game of let's mess with the uggo, but then it turned into, how embarrassing can I get? Is there a limit? I just got my dog neutered. Castration, yeah. But the vet that I went to, cocaine pinkies. I didn't know they still did that. I was like, you're chopping my dog's nuts off? Sure, I am running out of material. Make for a good story. Small Asian girl sues crackhead vet. Wins $1 billion settlement. But I thought it would calm him down. And I thought, what if I kept the nuts? So that every time he does something bad, I go, remember these? Next time it'll be your dick. You want mommy to take your dick too? Huh?
They understand you.
I only speak Korean to him, actually. But I took him to this dog beach and just let him loose. And this fat old white guy got in my face saying, you need to put your dog on a leash. Your dog tried to attack my dog. And I go, this is a dog beach. You didn't think there were going to be other dogs here? What do you own the beach? And then he goes, if your dog comes near me again, I'm going to kick your dog. His dog is the same size as mine. They're both small weenie dogs. So I was like, if you kick my dog, I'm going to put a gun in your mouth. And then he goes, what? Excuse me? And that's when I knew I won. You only say excuse me when you have nothing else to say. It's a filler word. You definitely heard me. So I go, whatever, fatso, and I leave. Because maybe my dog did attack your dog. I didn't see it. I was reading my book, to be honest. But I left that situation feeling victorious. I think it's funny that I get a pass to say absurd shit like that. Because if you heard me say to you, I'm going to put a gun in your mouth, after looking up and down at my 12-year-old body, someone whose full speed running is a brisk walk for you, you'd be like, yeah, right, you? But if I were like a tall black guy saying, I'm going to put a gun in your mouth, that probably wouldn't end well for me. Gotta take advantage of this small Asian body. It does come with its stereotypes. I am a horrible driver. To no one's surprise. An Asian and a woman, who would have thought? But I wonder if people are honking at me because of my horrible driving, or if they look over at my Asian face and think I'm asleep at the wheel. You know, both can be true. One's a little bit funnier. They're just looking at me and they're honking and they're like, wake up, wake up. And I'm like, this is as far as they go. I don't know what you want from me. Sorry. I don't know if you can tell, but I have been working out. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for the past 3 years. And usually when I tell people, they're like, whoa, that's so cool. That's such a cool hobby. But it's like my subtle way of saying, I have anger issues. For sure, I'm a little angry. I hate when I tell guys and they go, oh, you think you're tough? You think you can fuck me up? Let's go right now. I go, sure. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. I'll shoot you in the face. I'm crazy. I do fantasize about the day where like I can use my jiu-jitsu in public. Like some girl's talking her shit to me. She also happens to be 110 pounds. And she like throws a punch. I dodge it. And I'm so quick with it. I throw in a flying armbar. I break her fucking arm. I rise. People are cheering. And just for fun, I shoot her in the face. No, I only fantasize about beating up women because I know that as soon as it's man versus woman, it's pretty much game over. I say this because for the past 3 years, I've been paying good money to get my ass kicked by a 12-year-old boy. He rocks my shit. And I've never seen this kid smile or out of breath. That combination is terrifying. So I'm like, okay, then what is the age range of boys I can fuck up? Like 6, 7 maybe? I too want to know how it feels to body slam someone on the ground. But he's the only other person in my weight class, so what are you going to do? I do smoke a lot of weed. So I get these really interesting dreams. I keep having this same one where it's all my exes in one room. Like it's a reality show. And they're like saying my pros and cons on like a clipboard and shit. And I just think it's funny because the lineup is clearly racist. Like all my long-term boyfriends are white. And all my one-night stands are not white. And I was trying to think, like, why am I like this? Why does my pussy believe in segregation? What's up with that? And I think it's because, you know, when I have kids, I don't want to compete with another culture. If my baby daddy's white, it cancels out. They'll still be Korean. But, because white people have no culture, whatever. But if my baby daddy is Latino, there's no way I'm winning that. They're way more fun. They've got like fiestas. They've got Bad Bunny. What do I have? Like fucking karate and stress? No, I gotta be the fun mom. Jackie Chan? Sure. Karate. To my point. Oh, man.
He's awesome.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. One of my favorites.
You know he like abandoned his daughter
Sounds like a regular
and
man.
refuses to like believe she exists. But his son, he's like, yo, this is my son. He's so cool.
Sounds like any man.
Sure. My dad is super liberal. And I'm from Colorado Springs. This man went door-to-door campaigning for him in Colorado, where it's full of Trump flags and pickup trucks. And I just think it's funny because how can you go door-to-door campaigning to people that go, potato, potato, Obama, Osama? Reaches a dead end pretty quickly. Was that the light for 1 minute? 2 minutes? I don't know if I'll just do it. I went to this hot springs back home in Colorado. And me, my mom, and my brother shared it with these two very interesting people. And they ask us what kind of Asian we are. And we go, oh, we're Korean. She goes, oh my god, I love K-pop, I love Korean food, all this shit. I forget my ethnicity is trending, but sure. She was nice. And then, you know, we're just chatting it up. And she goes, you know, it would have been a nicer day if it weren't for those Jews. I go, huh? What was that last part? And me and my brother get so excited because this is how you take an adventure into someone's mind. You just egg them on. You're going to make fun of them in the car later, but let's see where this goes. And then she's telling us about like microchips and COVID vaccines and like all this crazy like conspiracy theory shit. And we're just like, tell me more. Why do you think they do that? And every answer they give is like, that's what they want you to think. And I envy these people just confidently knowing anything. But before I leave, she goes, can we be best friends? I just feel like we really connected. And then I just go, I voted for Kamala. Bye. She just looks so disappointed. And I kind of felt guilty deceiving her to believe someone I'm not. But I was like, she'll get over it. Blame it on the Jews. All right. Thank you. That's my time. On Instagram at Unopoc. Thank you.
Keep it going for you, everybody! Oh, I told you not to tell them about my secret Jew plan. My mom gets so mad when I say Jew. You gotta say Jewish. And I was like, okay, that Jewish dickhead. He didn't like me at Hebrew school. How you guys doing? You feeling good? You feeling good? This is such a beautiful night. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to bring up this next guy. You know him. You love him. Put your hands together for the one and only Armando Yee, everybody! Oh my God. Woo!
What is going on, LA School of Comedy? Keep it going for our wonderful queen of comedy tonight, Sam Linderman. She's wonderful. Have to come clean. I recently changed my name, yes, to Junior Medlino, because Armando Yee Jr. sounded like I still owed my parents money. So I'm changing that. Mexicans, gotta tell you, we don't like going to the hospital. We don't like going to the hospital. You could be dying, and your family's like, give it one more day. Give it one more day. It's been said before, I'll say it again, the Mexican healthcare plan, Vicks Vapor Rub, 7-Up, an apple, and a nap. That doesn't work, throw in a blanket. Things are getting serious. Got to tell you, my grandmother, she's about to turn 83 years of age. Yes, thank you very much. She's about to turn 83, and she still loves to get crunk. She loves, but I'm going to tell you right now that she's busted up a little bit, too. She's got a busted up right knee. She's got a little busted up left knee, and she's still like, no, I'm not going to the hospital. I go in. I'm not coming back out. To her, the hospital is just the waiting room for God. You go in, next thing you know, little angel wings. Woo. Yeah, she's like, you go in, they check you in, and then no sales, no checkout. Then my dad gets sick. Dizzy, headache, nausea. And even my grandmother, she's like, sí, vamos al hospital. They go, let's go to the hospital. That's when you know it's bad. When even your grandmother, the one that is boycotting the hospital, is like, yep, it's time to go. And my dad's like, no, we're not going. I'm going to sleep it off. It was the potato salad. Mexican dads think every illness comes down to one meal. Migraine, the ceviche. Broken arm, bad carne asada. Chest pain, too much limon. We don't diagnose, we review meals. That's what we do. Finally, we take him to the hospital. He's throwing up in the car, and even then he's like, oh, this is totally unnecessary. They check him in, they do the lab results, doctor comes back, and he's like, sir, we're going to need you to stay for an overnight examination, further examination. Keep in mind, everything is being taken care of by the insurance. He's basically being treated like a hotel guest. It's the Four Seasons with IV fluids. And he's like, no, I'm not staying here. I can't sleep. I'm like, senor, I've seen you sleep through quinceañeras. Next to speakers, standing up. You sleep through cars, fire alarms. You sleep through cars barking, but this room, quiet, adjustable bed. Nurse is basically wiping your ass. Too uncomfortable. Mexicans we don't like going to the hospital. We don't think it's healthcare. We think it's a one-way street. Got to tell you, I was reading the newspaper recently. Yes, I read the newspaper. Demand for exorcists is at an all-time high. I don't know if you heard about this. And apparently they're booked out weeks in advance now. Can you imagine being possessed and put on a waiting list? You call them up. You're like, hi, hello, yes. I'm fully demon occupied. They're like, earliest we got is Thursday. Now it's just you and the demon living together. More than possession, it's a roommate situation. The demon's in there like, take your time. I just renewed the lease. And it's rent controlled. It's an insatiable demon. He wants you to go on all the apps at all times. Hinge, Tinder, Bumble. Black people meet. Coffee meets bagel. Grinder. Chat roulette. But at some point he starts helping out. He's like, maybe don't open up with a dick pic. Also, not every message has to be a sext. Thursday rolls around. Exorcist shows up. You're like, you know what? Could we reschedule? We're making progress here. The Waymos, self-driving cars driving me insane. Unbelievable. Just on the way over here, one of them gets aggressive on me. Cuts me off. I honk so hard, I scream so hard, I almost turn blue in the face. Then I realize there's nobody inside. There's nobody inside that car. I felt like I was screaming at a vending machine that stole my dollar. At that point, I wasn't even mad anymore. I was having an emotionally bonding experience with a mechanical device. I was like, why do you do this to me? I trusted you. I will say I'm an optimist. I like to look at the positive side of things. And back in the day, and I do have a little road rage. Back in the day, I'd lay on the horn at somebody, boop, and they'll scream at me. They'll flip me off. They'll yell at me. I've been chased for 3 exits down the freeway. Very scary. Now with a self-driving car, you can lay on the horn for 20 minutes straight, boop, and the car will just be like, thank you very much for the feedback. Updating software. Yes. My name's Junior Medlino. Give it up for your queen of comedy, Sam Linderman.
Woo! Give it up for Junior, everybody! Keep it going, keep it going. And if you have ever left something in a Waymo, I'm here to tell you there is a lost and found. It is like 3 rooms, 1 broken chair, and a man with really cool piercings. And I got my laptop back. I left my laptop in a Waymo. Like that's messed up.
You get it back?
No, I should be on like a 2-day like sit out. Like that's crazy. I did get it back. I got it back, guys. That's what matters. That's what really matters. And I Uber couriered it to me. No, I'm kidding. Imagine an Uber courier having to go to Waymo. That's messed up.
You were great.
That's like a chicken going to Chick-fil-A. Like that's messed up. You don't want your Uber driver at Waymo. But I want to see Waymo of this next girl. Put your hands together. You know her. You love her. Jazz Clarity, everybody. Keep it going. Woo.
Talk about not knowing your name. I looked up like, oh, that is me. Okay. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I'm working on some new stuff, so excuse me for looking at my phone. Hey, Chad. Hey, y'all. Can't forget about y'all. Y'all came out tonight, too. Even if you cooking dinner, washing dishes, whatever. You heard me. You hear me. We see you. We see you, baby. So, hey. So I started this young comedy journey in Utah. Yes, Salt Lake City, Utah. Most people don't believe that. They're like, what? I'm born and raised native California. Moved to Utah. Doesn't matter what year. But when the All-Star games were there, the HBCU Classics and all that good stuff. So when black people came to take over Utah. And I know not a single white person from Utah. And I've been thinking about that lately. Like, I reflect on that time, and it's like, there was like an underground railroad of black people there. Like, we had secret chats and professional chats, and then black folks chats. Yes, they were called the Black Professionals and the Black Folks chat. And like, I don't know not a single white person. That baffles me every time I think about it. Y'all know Utah. You only think white people live there. Like, no, black people live there too. I met Run DMC there, and that was like a highlight, but like not in the moment, because in Utah, being black makes you a celebrity because nobody believes you. Nobody believes that you live there. So I'm at this event, and I work for the college. Shout out to my Utah folks. And I'm running to the restroom like I gotta pee, like I got to. And Run DMC is like, hey. I'm like, sir, you don't see me doing the pee-pee dance? You don't see me? And he's like, you live here? I'm like, yes, sir, I live here. He's like, wait. You ever had to go pee so bad, but you like, I want to be respectful, but you like, yeah, I live here. Tell me what it's like after I go pee, sir. Get out my face. So I enjoyed that journey. Great time. Moved out of there before they started passing different laws about diversity and all that good stuff. So that was a good time. And so I think about like dating there. It was a really small pool, so everybody dated the same dude. Shout out to that dude. You know who you are. It's my friend. You know. I didn't date him though, y'all. I saw the game happening. And I was like, not me. And then, like, as I said, not me, he came out as polyamorous. I mean, shout out to you and all y'all. But I couldn't do it. I didn't want to be a part of it. But I was told that I was a part of it because, I mean, he would take me out. I was eye candy. That's what my job was. You pay, I slay. Okay? I loved that position. But for the rest of y'all who was, you know, bend that thing over, letting that thing breathe, it couldn't have been me. It just couldn't have been me. And so I think back to those times, and they only know me as, like, this granny character. You see my chain. You know, I got a granny chain. So at that time, I had sprained my knee. I worked. I had a cane. And I grabbed it all the time, baby. Everybody was my grandbaby. I love my grandbabies. I did comedy there. They know I had the short hair, I had locks, I had all the things, babies. And nobody knows me like that here. So it's really different to come back home and they're like, you was doing what? With who? Okay. And so with that dating experience, here they know me to have eczema. I got eczema, asthma, glasses, used to have braces. I got all the things. I even have allergies. How many people in the audience got allergies? Anybody in the Okay? Anybody in the chat? Shout some out to me. Somebody? Anybody? Tell me your allergy. Pollen. Allergies. Pollen. Cats. Okay. I got all of those. First and foremost. Mold. Strawberry. Okay. I got all of that. I got all of that and some. I have my allergy list on my phone screensaver just because I got to be safe. 75 plus allergies on that screensaver. Scary. It's so scary that I hate telling people I have allergies. Because you could kill me, right? You could be like, oh, you allergic to peanut butter? I had peanut butter today. What's up, big dog? And you'd be like, I don't touch people's hands. But then you sound rude. You're like, I don't touch people's hands. I don't kiss on first dates. I don't hug people right away. Actually, I'm really a hugger because I like hugs, but safety first, right? And so people get offended real fast. Like, what you mean? You know, shake hands. Like, because I don't know where you've been at. Everybody should be a little bit more like that. COVID taught us that, right? Or so we thought. We came out of COVID and was like, what's up, everybody? I came outside. Been waiting for y'all. Hate that. And so let's back up. Let's go back to dating. So I've been thinking about some of the dates I've been on lately. And I've been thinking about some of the culture that has been ingrained in our brains as of, I don't know, I'm a millennial, so early 2000s. But I also like some oldies, some Betty Wright, you know. I love me some good oldies. But I've been thinking about some of the songs that have been played, like Destiny's Child Soldier, or Thug Lovin' by Eve and Alicia Keys, or even Sierra. Now, Sierra got it bad. She loved her thug. Come on in. Sierra loved her thug. And I think she brainwashed me a little bit because my picker was off a little early in my life. Loved her thug. She said, I can't leave him alone. I tried that good boy thing, but the dope boy is turning me on. Oh, no. I've been there. I've been there. I know that life. But I liked the thugs who you could see potential. You know, you like, if he just had a good hug, a good love in his life, he would turn his life around. For me. For me. And I quickly realized that doesn't happen. But I was so oblivious. I was like, I could turn him around. You know, it's a difference between the thugs who change the vernacular of their speaking, right? The ones who big back and be boo, or kick cack and see cool, or who turn their language into an accent. You talking. Hey, boy, how you doing? Hey, baby, how you doing? I'm good, baby. What you been? Hey, girl, what's up? Like, wait a minute. Who was that? Who was that? Oh, no, baby. It wasn't nobody. What? I don't like it. I can't get with it. So now that I'm older, I can't even listen to that type of music because it brings me back flashbacks. You be like, oh, I like a good boy, you know, make a little money. I'm not too picky, you know, I like a little something, but I'm not too picky. But then I have these flashbacks of like, you know, guns in your car, underneath your seat, showing up to parties, having to leave early because your man came in talking about it's finna get extra. My bad, babe. Sorry. And the thugs, they really appreciate a girl with allergies. They don't mind your eczema. They love protecting the block. They get to protect their bae too. Ooh, that's so sexy to them. They be like, I got allergies. Good, don't roll that up like that. You had peanut butter today. You right. Thanks, babe. Shout out to you. That's stressful. Stressful. Anybody believe y'all allergies? Does everybody believe y'all allergies, should I say? Because those traditional allergies, you know, the sniffling, the sneezing, the itchy eyes from the pollen, the dust, people believe those because those are traditionals. You can see them. Most of my allergies you can't see. So nobody really believes me. On Friday, I'm sitting here telling people about how I got allergies and they don't believe this long list of growing allergies. I find out last week that I'm allergic to my own sweat. They don't want to really believe you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm allergic to my own sweat. It's the proteins. Yeah, doctor talk, whatever. That's what they told me, right? And so they don't really believe me ever. And so when I tell people that, they want to try it and see. So now with this new sweat allergy, they like, you want to try some? Let's sweat it out. I'd be like, ugh, get off my nerves. Danger, danger, danger. I'm having the same problem at work. Everybody want to eat peanut butter and jelly and be like, hi. I'm airborne allergic. Get the out my face, big dog. But I digress. I'm still single, y'all, if you're looking for me. Try me out. But no sweating. No sweating. I no longer like thugs, but I love y'all. My hort, cuz. So bring it back to the stage, Sam. That's my time today. If you are looking for me, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, at Jazz Clarity. That's JASCLARITY. You can also find me here at the LA School of Comedy. Let's go. Bring it back up to the stage, Sam.
One more time for Jazz, everybody. Okay. We got a packed room tonight. I'm so happy. I didn't do any house rules because I got way too excited. So if you have to go to the bathroom, please go when I'm on stage so we don't interrupt each other. There's a key out there. What else, Jason? When you get the light, show them the light. I'm going to get you a seat, Kobe. I'm going to get you a seat. Is anybody sitting here?
No.
Blue?
Oh, no.
Can you sit here? Front row?
My purse will sit there, but she can move.
So that means 2 minutes. So the red light means you have 2 minutes. And we're the fastest mic in LA, believe it or not. So we're going to keep it moving and keep it laughing with this. Oh my God, my list. I have like the same list on the front and the back. I feel like I'm at school because I work with kids and I'll write a list. I don't even say what it's for. I'm like, I am writing your name down. And they're like, for what? And then sometimes it's like good and I forget that they get really scared. I'm like, please, please, please. And I'm like, it's okay. Like, you did your homework. They act like I'm so mean because I am. Because I am. And we're doing a play. So another side of me's been unlocked. This is not my mommy and my daddy in the audience. That's not my grandma. Come on. Do the dance. It's from Zootopia. You love that movie. You love that movie. Okay, this next guy, he's hilarious. I'm so happy to have him back here. Put your hands together for the one and only Richard Abbasi, everybody. Woo!
What up? Bye, little Asian woman. It's fine.
Drive safe.
Cool. Have y'all ever... Do y'all ever wake up with songs playing in your head? Okay, cool. I'm in a room full of people. My type. You ever walk into a room and forget why you walked up in there?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Good. You ever be so locked in on something that you're doing that you procrastinate peeing?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Good. This is why we need to take mental health serious. Because there's a lot of niggas walking around undiagnosed. and I'm niggas. No, but no, but you never know because mental disorders don't always come with like a warning label and a helmet. So a lot of people never know. And as somebody late diagnosed and living my life on hard mode for 35 years, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Everybody's not on the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't got a little ADHD because everybody don't know the struggle. Like I remember what it's like. Imagine it's 1990 something, and I'm steady getting in trouble for being hyper and talking too much. And my mama, she's not a doctor, so I'm not getting Adderall, just ass whoopings. You know, a healthy dosage too. And it's messed up because I feel like the signs were there. You know, I'm class clown in the gifted classes. I got a new hobby and job every 6 months. I don't like eye contact for too long, and my memory is cooked. You know, I overshare, I overthink, I overexplain everything. So in this January, I finally saw a psychologist, and we talked for an hour. That was overwhelming. Thank you. And at the end of the session, she gonna tell me I got anxiety. And I said, ma'am, we know that's not why I'm here. And she said, oh, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait till next week. Our time is up. And I said, next week? If you know I got anxiety, then why you keep triggering me? Boom! And I slammed the laptop shut. Wait, there's something after that. I slammed the laptop shut. No, I slammed the laptop shut because, you know, I was overstimulated. It was a lot. Oh, no. Wait. I fucked it up. I slammed the laptop shut. Oh, she emailed me that I was overreacting. And I said, sorry, I was overstimulated. I was over it. There it is. And then the next week, she called herself testing me. And I never went to college, but I've been prepping for this my whole life. So she got questions, I got answers. She put out this big-ass Harry Potter book called the DSM-5. And I felt like big boy on ATL. I was like, I know that ain't what I think it is. Is that the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders 5th edition? And she closed the book and said, you got it. I said, I know. And that's how on January 14th, I got my first clinical diagnosis for ADHD. So, yeah. So, before I continue, I did take my meds this morning. Thank you. But I bring my jokes with me because I got a lot on my mind, a lot of memory, and y'all deserve the jokes that I wrote, not just the pieces that I can remember. So, you know, I'm going to make the same promise that I make every show, and... Damn, what was I saying? Damn, okay, hold on. No, I got it. I got it. People on social media make ADHD and autism seem like it's all fun and games. And I'll be the first one to tell you, it's not always rainbows and butterflies. It's compromise that moves us along. You know, shout out to Maroon 5. And we never talk about how hard it is to maintain relationships with a mental disorder. Hear me out. Like me, for example, the same traits that make women love me initially make them hate me eventually. And it's stuff that you'll want in a man. Like I pay attention, I ask questions, and I'm good at pattern recognition. So I am. And I remember I spent the night at this one girl's house, and the next morning she told me she was going to go get a wax, and I was like, cool, good idea. And so she left and she came back like an hour later. She was cheesing, but something was different. I could see it on her face. So I said, "You went to a different lady, huh?" And she said, "How'd you know?" I said, "I could see it on your face because your normal lady would have got that mustache, and I knew that something was different, man." Yeah, she kicked me out. I didn't get no coochie. But it is what it is. This might be hard to believe coming from somebody so tall, dark, and handsome, but I have been abstinent for the past 2 years. Wow. Yeah. I don't want no applause. I want some ass claps. That's what I want. That's the kind of claps I want. But last year, something said, let's make this worse. Let's do No Nut November. So I'm a little extra. So I locked in early. I went from late October to early December, and I did 37 days of semen retention. For real, no sex, no porn, no masturbation. Wow. Yeah, and it was hard. But I heard these guys on these podcasts talking about all the positive benefits and how, you know, you have less stress and more energy and focus, and it teaches you discipline. So I tried it, I did it, and I'm rated 1 through 10. 10 out of 10, wouldn't recommend. You know, it was the worst November of my life. You know, November 2nd, somebody hit my car. November 15th, somebody hit my brother with a car. My life didn't get no better. No better. You know what I realized is that we have to be careful of the content that we consume. You know, because I didn't realize I was listening to a pussy propaganda podcast. And if you ever hear men talking about how much better their life is getting because they ain't getting pussy, it's because they can't get pussy. It just is what it is. And they got to dress it up and make it sound good. Like I did when I started the joke. What's up to that? Let me see. Abstinence.
You ain't lying.
I ain't. Damn, what's up to that? Give me 1 second. Okay, cool. I got it. I'll be telling everybody I'm abstinent like I want to be. But, hold on, wait. Let me look real quick. Okay, I got it. Okay. I'll be telling everybody I'm abstinent like I want to be, but, you know, you think I wanted this? It just happened. Because sometimes, the Fresh Prince, you guys got to see the episode, okay? Sometimes life start fucking you so hard that you stop fucking. You know, like right now. Right now, I'm not getting no cheeks because of my living situation, and I don't want to get in trouble with my stepmama. Hear me out. So, I had, from 2020 to 2024, I had a rent control 1-bedroom in Hollywood. It was $1,545, and it only went up to $1,628. Everything was good. But life was lifing, so I'm switching jobs, my money fluctuating, and I'm going into debt. And my only way to get out of this situation is give up my apartment so I can get back on my feet. So my Nigerian stepmama told me that I can rent a room out this second apartment that she has. She just runs a small business there. So now I live there. But that's not my house. So I don't want to bring women over there, especially because the way that she got the interior decorated. You know, she got a crib in the living room. She got night lights. And she has child protective things on the doorknobs. So I don't want girls coming over asking me questions like, oh, Richard, are you scared of the dark? Or, Richard, do you have kids? You know, playing in my face because I told you I live in a daycare. So, you know, it's an apartment, but it's a daycare too. And on top of that, I got a roommate. And my roommate, he's illegal. He ain't supposed to be here. So that make it worse because he having sex. So he getting some and I'm not getting none. So I told my stepmama one time. I told right on him. I didn't finish that story. I don't normally go there with it. Where we at? Cool. Okay, where I normally go with it is that since living in a daycare, I paid off a lot of my debt. I paid off my car. My credit scores went up a bunch, and I'm saving up to move out, and I'll be out pretty soon. So, cool. Let me do this one real quick. Number 3. Okay. Recently, I've been reevaluating my relationships with women because once again, maybe hard to believe, but I've never been in love or a serious relationship. But in 2019, I had this one sneaky link for like 3 years. Best I ever had. You know, and they don't make them like that no more. You know, it's different now because now women, you know, they know their worth. You know, they dating with intention. You know, they finding men that fuck. I wrote this today. They finding men that don't play about them because they want their names dropped and their eggs cracked. So if you've been a single as long as I have, you kind of get desensitized to it until one day I'm scrolling on Instagram and my favorite sneaky link got engaged. Yeah, and that shit fucked me up because, you know, I never thought she'd find a man. You know, that's the kind of stuff you hear about on the news, but I never thought it happened to me. You know, so I start swinging like Trey and Boys in the Hood. I was like, I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so tired of this. I started having flashbacks of ass claps because that's the one that got away. And it's my fault because I got comfortable. You know, like I did like a lot of men do. We find a good woman and we don't always want to put a title on things. And watching her become a wife made me realize titles are important. Like girlfriend, fiance, or partner if you gay. Because even though I never gave her a title, that girl was all that and more. You know, she listened and she didn't judge. And I could tell her anything. Like if I didn't have money for food, she'd buy me groceries with her EBT card. Wow. Yeah, and if she got on top and it slipped out, because that happens sometimes, you know, she'll just reach down and lean forward in my ear and say, it's okay. And just put it back in. And I never felt more loved, you know. And now I got to live with the regret of watching her marry somebody else. And it's one of those situations where if I can go back in time, it's so many things I should have, could have, and would have done differently. You know, like I should have told her that I loved her. Even though I didn't. I could have showed her how much I appreciated her time, but I wasted more of it. And I would have gotten serious and given her a title that a lot of women wear, single mom. But, you know.
Oh, no.
I'll finish the joke later. It's all good. Thank y'all.
Let me find you. Where can the ladies find you?
Oh shit. Ladies. You can follow me on Instagram at don'tcallmerich_. Thank you.
Keep it going. Go Rich. Richard. Don't call me Rich. I just got it. You can't put it in there. It's gonna come out. Don't call me. It's like don't look over there. I'm gonna look over there. That's crazy. Don't call me Rich. That's crazy. Maybe that's your problem, miscommunication. You retain your semen. We're gonna retain. Stop. Semen retention. I was like, oh my god, like detention. Like where am I? I'm scared. Semen detention. The Titanic was crazy. Those semen. Like what? Semen retention. Oh my god. I love men. Give it up for men. Somebody has to. I love men. I talked about men all of Women's History Month like a freaking idiot. I forgot about Women's History Month. I was thinking about man future Monday through Friday plus Saturday and Sunday. What was I going to say? I was going to say something so funny about what you said.
But then you start talking about men.
I started thinking about my worth and shit. I have ADHD and my psychiatrist, well, he's not mine. He is not. I talk about a title. We have nothing, me and this man. We have nothing. But whatever. I went to him. I'm 16 years old. We have one session. Da 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 da. He's like, okay, you have anxiety. Duh. Depression. Duh. PMS stuff. I'm like, you freak. I didn't mention anything about my uterus. You wish. I might even have one. Like, you didn't even ask. Like, that's crazy talking about my period. I'm so sorry I said period. Are you guys okay? Richard, are you okay? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
It's a real woman.
Menstruation retention. Yeah. I'm gonna hold it. Okay. That got me so distracted again. So ADHD, right? So he's like, ADHD girl type. You ever heard of this? ADHD girl type? You ever heard of this? No. The meds cost 50% more. You ever heard of this? ADHD girl type? Is it a pink bottle? You never heard of this? No. ADHD girl type. I'm kidding, it's fake. Okay. But why would he do that to me? He said this to me. He said, you have ADHD girl type. Like, what does that mean? Like, you don't want to hear it less? Like, it's on a frequency that you want to turn down and medicate more? I completely understand that. And then he told me I had possible Tourette's. And I was like, just tell me you don't want to hear me talk. That's crazy. He told me I had possible Tourette's. I was like, if I have Tourette's, then my dad has Tourette's. And he's like, let's only talk about people in this room. And I was like, you have fucking Tourette's. My mom has Tourette's. Your receptionist has Tourette's. Everybody has Tourette's. I wish I could say I had Tourette's because some of the things I say are so crazy. But no, that's not true. It's a real mental health issue. Shout out mental health. Shout out you guys. And I'm so excited to bring another femme fatale to the stage. She's my other half. We didn't even know it. Put your hands together for Blue Angel, everybody. Keep it going. Because she shines.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. I'm going to do stuff. All right, here we go. I think I got it.
I think we know you got it. You got it. You got the thing.
We got it? No, we don't have it. Now we got it. Come in. Ow. But I'm straight. Okay, pause. Hello. All right, I've been meaning to do that for years, and I finally did it. Nice to meet y'all. I am Blue Angel, Langdon Baker. I have a lot of last names, but we're just gonna go with those. There are more, but I'll tell you about it later when you get to know me. If you want to get to know me, but we're going to say you do. So, that was my twin Pinky. What's good? That's right. She got stars on her fingers. I got stars in my ears. We got stars in our eyes. I like you. You're laughing already. And I forgot the Asian girl left, and I forgot what I was going to say, so now it's all gone. But the ADDH guy. I'm with you because I have my mental issues too. Not as deep as you or as you, because you both are ADDH. Yeah. And they have these I know you know the letters, but see mine is easier to remember. I'm ADD. That's attention deficit disorder, which just means I get more bored easy. That's it. I'm not real hyper, and because that's what ADHD is. That's when you're real hyper because you're bored and need something to do. But I don't get extra hyper, though sometimes your knee goes like this and stuff. That's what that is. I was just told that was just meant you're sexually frustrated. So it could be both. Who knows? Two sides to a coin doesn't mean it's wrong. So Mr. ADHD, how you doing? I'm so glad you're keeping that semen. I wish my exes had did the same for me, because I got the title, baby mama. Not the title I was going for. Megan Trainor said it right. Give me that title. I got rings on my thumb, and it's supposed to be here, but now I'm like this. Okay, there. Sometimes I put it there, but, that's a different story. Let's see, what did I want to talk about? And see, that's why I don't write anything down. Everybody's probably like, oh, you should have wrote it down. But when I write it down, I don't remember it. Oh, I just remembered. Somebody gave me an idea. And I was like, no, I'm not going to talk about that, because who wants to talk about getting old and stuff? And it's like, I'm going to do it. I'm not old. I'm older. Okay, so not older, but I'm older. I've been getting older since I was a kid. So that's okay to be older, because that's something I've been doing all my life. But yeah, I wanted to come in last week and wasn't able to, because apparently when you get older, you get like leg cramps. Does anyone get these? Yeah? Apparently it's from getting older. What the hell is that? I'm like, I didn't work out, which is what you usually get. You work out, you get leg cramps. That's what the young folks do. And it's like you stretch it out. Okay, I know about being sore, but I have started to try to work out again, because when you get older, you get this gut, and the older you get, people are like, oh, you're pregnant. No, motherfucker. I got other issues, okay? I've had those issues. We're over it. But I don't want to be totally over it, because getting older also means I might be over it. Like, I might not have to deal with that issue anymore. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The menopause? I know, right? They don't call it lady pause. They call it menopause. For a reason. What does it make you think of? Men, in case you couldn't figure it out, because now everybody got common sense. I'm here to help you. I'm a genius, and a genie. It's not on top of my head because the hat don't work, and I can't find the right visors, but it's okay. I'll get there. No, what we're talking? Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, saying when you get older, your memory goes bad. But this is from a car accident. It's not from weed. It's not from being old. It's just I got in an accident and I had head lacerations, head injury. So like, yeah, you got brain damage. I do now. It wasn't my fault. It was the other car. Yes, which is why I get upset when some people drive. They hate me in their car because I'm always being helpful. Watch out for this car, watch out for that car. Don't tell me how to drive. Well, it's not my fault. I've been hit by a lot of cars from people who knew how to drive. I tried not to say nothing there, and then look what happened to me. Head injuries. Now my memory's messed up, and now I'm older. So, that's right. Back to rewinding. My leg cramped. Yeah, you men know about it. See, that's why he's paying attention to it. But, I'm a woman, and I'm not used to that. So, you step on your foot, and it goes away. But this didn't go away. It just kept on going. Yeah. And so I'm like, damn, I wanted to make some food. Couldn't do it because I'm getting old. Trying to remember that part, but I'm getting older. Ugh. And I told the guy I wasn't going to talk about being older, because who wants to be reminded, and who wants to remind you that I'm older when you probably had no clue I was older. So I'm not in high school anymore, not in college, but I do still like my college guys, though they're actually too young for me now. I was like, damn, that guy's kind of cute. But dang, it used to be, okay, you're over 21. Hey, you made it in time for fun. And then it was, I need a guy who's at least 24, 25. You know, you went to school. You don't graduated, hopefully. So I need somebody who's smart. I need a smart man so they know what to do. You know, what'd you say it was? You know how to navigate? You remember? Yeah, I don't remember. My memory's bad. That's why I'm asking you. Well, you said you was a good man and that you was good with remembering shit. What the fuck? Is that why you're still single? Pay attention. There you go. Paying attention. That part. They say thank you. You are a good man. Gotta love a good black man. Okay, though, like the Asian girl said, apparently I might be a little biased. I do like my white guys. They like to ask questions and they like to open doors. You know, I'm sorry, black men, you don't really do that. You open legs, but you don't open doors. That's the same fucking thing. All right, welcome to America. If you're Dominican, you're black. I'm not. Y'all know how to open some legs, though. Like girlfriend said, they good at opening up the legs. She's ready to open up. What's up? What's up, my homie? You want to find a home? Got a nice place to put your face? My pinky, I love you. Not that way, though. I am strictly dickly. But I got love for my bitches. That's so good. I love you. The pink don't stink. Yeah, I went there. I'm bold. I'm a tomboy. I'm like a man. I'm bold. I ain't a man. I was born this way, like Lady Gaga say. That's right. Cute and pretty. That's what I was going to tell the Asian girl. Maybe they honking because, you know, you cute. Maybe they trying to say, hey, how you doing? I totally forgot that. Yeah, she's a woman and the eyes are small and so maybe she don't see everything. Mr. Magoo. I didn't even think about that part. I just thought they honking because you're cute. And you got a car. You drive. You're on the top 3, honey. So it's almost time to wrap it up. So, and I didn't talk about anything I had planned, which is why I don't write shit down. But I'm so happy you guys laughed and you made me laugh. And one of these days I'm going to come up and actually talk about something that I can remember. I have a lot of good material. Everybody tell me, you're funny. You should talk about that. But I forget. So, did Red Light Special happen? You saw it? Okay, see, I forgot. So, it's all good. If I don't really want to pay attention to it, I'm going to forget real easy. You might have to remind me. So, I think we're down to a minute, maybe? Yes. All right. So, I don't like my minute men, but you guys can be helpful when you're in a rush. So, don't get it twisted. Just because you come fast don't mean you ain't worth anything. You are worthy. You don't waste time. All right? Yeah. Let's hurry up, get it going. Now we can keep going where we were planning on, and we might even get another one in. So I don't mind my 2-minute men, my 1-minute men. Just make sure you come back again and again and again. And we can be best friends. Yeah. So I'm still trying to get married. So I don't know if I shouldn't fuck them or if I should, because if I fuck them and they don't want to leave, I can't get them to leave. And then you got stalkers. Yeah, and yeah, it's good, but then you got the ones that you really want, and they're like, no, we're scared, you're too good to be true. You know what? Fuck that part. Fuck that shit. Too good to be true, so are you. I'm still dealing with it. Give me a chance. Who knows? I might not be that good. Shit. I'm good in bed, though, and that's worth it, right? Right. That's what I'm talking about. So, see you guys later. Oh, where can you find me? You know what? I'm terrible with this the social media stuff. That's where I'm old again. Older. Sorry, older. Thank you for reminding me, girlfriend. So you could probably find me definitely on Facebook, Blue, BLOO, and Angel, double triple L's, if you count my last name, Langdon Baker. And so it goes on and on. That's not even going deep into the name pool there, because that's a nickname. Stage name, nickname, but it's me, and I'm going to answer to it. So, come on, Pinky, bring it on up. Thank you. Oh, and Instagram, and TikTok. Yeah, so I'm still trying to figure all that out. But Blue Angel Baker, Blue Angel Langdon. So look those up. I'm putting your ass to work. Thank you. And what do you want?
Just put it back in the stand.
Oh, you want me to work? See, my job ain't done. She don't want to touch nobody COVID, honey, okay? All right. Be careful, though, because I might not go.
Don't forget to-
What did I forget?
Come on, Diana.
Thank you. All right.
I saw her live, me, Sunda, and my mom. We can't play music, though, on the live stream. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to need you to pause that. We're going to get copyright, and we're going to get all of our stuff taken.
All right, I'll pay
But,
for it. It don't
no, but Diana, I mean, if we're going to get our stuff, turned off, it should be for Diana Ross.
Okay.
That was such
Diana
a good
Ross,
concert.
Don't turn us off. We love you.
She was so good.
We're just making you irrelevant.
Girl, you were just up here. Girl, we got to keep it going. We got to keep it going. Put your hands together for Blue Angel. Guys, the ADHD is making me laugh so hard. I can't with it. You're sure you don't have the H like me?
No,
She's like, I'm not hyper. I'm like, okay.
I was
okay.
diagnosed, honey.
Oh my God, diagnosed. If only that meant something anymore. Listen, guys, I'm so excited to bring this next guy up to the stage. You know him. You love him. Put your hands together for the very funny Alexander Benton, everybody. See, I know. Keep it going.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, how are y'all doing? Cool. Wow. Good looking crowd, man. I was really hoping I wasn't gonna have to follow Blue Daisy or that was quite an act. Oh man, where do I begin? Maybe keep track of time. I don't know. Yeah, cool. Good to be here. Not. Just kidding. Yeah, I hate you, Sam. No, I always have a good time here. Man, this is a wild mic. This is like no other mic here in Los Angeles. It's fun. I always, yeah, so cool. Definitely had some I wanted to work out today, but I also kind of want to try some crowd work. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know. So like, I kind of want to talk to Sam, the youth. I want to talk to the youth over here. I mean, Sam like pretends like she's an adult. Like I have a job and everything, but you don't look like an adult, Sam. You look. So I'm just like curious, like what's going on for you? I'll just be honest, like I'm pissed. Anybody else? Am I the only one? Okay, so we got some other pissed off people. I'll tell you what my problem is, and someone talked about it already tonight. These self-driving cars, man. I think that's the problem. That's the problem. Yep. I don't know. All right, so I got my. I'll get off my soapbox. All right, that's all I wanted to do about that. I did want to work on some things. That's all right with you guys. I'm gonna do that. I've talked a little bit about it once before here. Actually, before I get into that, I do want to tell a joke. This is the one thing that I know I could do with my life, and it bothers me because it's going absolutely nowhere. Thank you, Sam. Sam gets that. That was just for Sam. That was you guys don't know me that well. All right, so something I want to talk about. I talked a little bit about this last time I was here. I'm trying to work out this bit. And it's difficult because like I'm still in recovery. Basically, I was injured for like a decade. I've just walked around, just neglected my injury. I mean, there were a lot of things to it. Misdiagnosis was one of them. Apparently, doctors don't know it all. Yeah. You should still go see a doctor. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, here's part of the problem. And I do take some of the responsibility, but I also blame my parents. So,
issue for another time, I suppose. Yeah. So, for example, when I went into when I was having chest pain and I went in to see the doctor, and I went in there with a diagnosis. I talked about this. I was like, I think my scapula's broken. My shoulder blade. That's your shoulder blade. And I left the doctor. The doctor told me, no, your scapula is not broken. So I left thinking that I don't have a broken bone. Yeah, screw that doctor. I saw multiple doctors actually about this. I went to multiple doctors, and that was my fault. You know, little advice to future me. When you go to the doctor, go in there just with symptoms. Pain here. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to do. Let them do their job. I went in there being like, please confirm my diet, because I thought I knew it all. So after I'll share this bit with you guys. After I left the doctor thinking that so I left the doctor thinking I didn't have any broken bones, and so I jumped to the next logical conclusion, which was I must have chronic heart failure. And so I walked around for, and I talked about this last time. I walked around for many years till I saw a cardiologist. Finally, I should have just gone to see the cardiologist right away and paid out of pocket, but I wanted to go through my health insurance and save the money because I'm Jewish. All right. Long story short, I saw the cardiologist finally, and he was like, "I don't think there's anything wrong with your heart." And at that point, I was so convinced that it was a problem with my heart. I was questioning where he went to school, and so I don't know how your life has been going, but I doubt it's ever been that bad. So yeah, never mind. You guys are so great, so support. I really hope everyone is watching this set online right now. God, this must be so entertaining. So yeah, I'm really just like trying to work this bit out. It wasn't just like this. So it ended up being a broken rib. Long story. It ended up being a broken rib. Apparently, like you can break ribs in the back too. Yeah, I always thought you broke ribs in the front because that's where like most boxers get injuries, getting hit in the front. But no, so that's why it took so long to diagnose. God, I'm wasting so much time up here. Yeah, thank goodness. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't just this. Like, here's another example. Like for the last year, here's another example. For the last year, I've been walking around on a sprained ankle. Like I should have been wearing the walking boot, but apparently that's too embarrassing for me. Apparently I don't. So yeah. But I am growing up. Thank goodness. I finally did wear the walking boot. The ankle's feeling better. But this is like the issue that I dealt with. It's like I just was acted like such a child for so many years. And I don't know exactly why that is. Maybe it's because I felt like I could, fall back on my parents maybe. Maybe one reason is like how about this? Like I think maybe I used injury much like a drug addict uses heroin. Like the physical pain that I was in was better than feeling nothing at all. I don't know. Let's try that one again. Let's say that a different way. The physical pain that I was in was a good distraction from the emotional pain I was going through. I don't know. All right. Well, this bit needs a lot more work. I'll do this one last. I'll do this one last joke. So another example, like I told you about the sprained ankle. But I also walked off a broken ankle. So, yeah, no, my life is like, this is just, I'm an idiot. Like, I'm just, I take responsibility for this too. I don't blame everyone. I don't blame just the doctors. By the way, I blame society as well. Like, I was up on stage being like, there's a problem with my heart. And nobody was like, maybe it's your rib, dude. So thanks, guys. Yeah, so instead of going to the doctor to get a cast put on my ankle, which is what you should do, I walked this. It took me 6 years to walk this thing off.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's like I was raised by wolves.
Walk it off. Walk it off.
All right. You guys have been way too kind to me. I don't deserve this. I think I might just, I don't know, man. You guys, cool. You guys have been great. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Yeah, thank you. All right, I think I'll end on that. I'm gonna have to get off stage at some point, so might as well get off now. You can find me on Tinder, on Match, on Bumble, Grinder, Facebook dating. All right. See y'all later. Thank you, thank you.
Keep it going, guys. Valentine's Day. Keep it going. Dude, when Bumble came out, the world stopped. It was like quiet. It was like I thought it was gonna be like women who like take over the whole world. Oh. Let's put our hands together for Jason, please, our producer. He's taking pictures. Imagine the whole night. I was like, that'd be crazy. I can't. He does headshots. We did headshots. We did.
He did an ass
I
shot.
said, don't take it while I'm yawning.
Do it again. Okay, guys, pretend you're having fun. Pretend you're having fun. Okay.
I thought he was taking ass shots.
Ass shots. Jason, I don't know what he does when he leaves here. No, I'm kidding. This next guy, my comedy godfather, you know him and you love him. It's a treat to have him here on a Wednesday. Put your hands together for Patty, everybody. Keep it going.
One more time for Patty. Come on. Give it up for Sam. Hold on. I'll be up here in a second. I'm the oldest guy on this mic. Give me a little grace. That's all I'm saying. I'll catch up with you. I'm so happy to be here. You guys are a sexy group of fucking people. I don't say that to all my audience. You are especially fucking hot. I have a new love. Her name's Nita. Give it up for my new love, Nita. Nita, I was not having a great day, Nita. I was not. And I come here today, we were talking earlier, and earlier you guys weren't here. She called me Hot George Bush. Spicy. I like it. I like it. I do need to make a clarification. I am neither a Republican nor have I committed any war crimes to my knowledge. So I'm not some kind of sexy war criminal. You know, I was on the 720 bus on Wilshire last week, and the driver, Laverna, called me a broke down Robin Thicke looking motherfucker. Fuck! You know what that means? I just need to. Oh, I know. I was going to do. Where's here? Do we do stand up? To do some stand up comedy? I have to make a public service announcement. I hope you'll bear with me. Yes. This is because I want to use soon the superpowers to reach out here into the land. I have something to say. Okay, this goes out to all the men at the LA Fitness on Bundy locker room who use the wall-mounted hand dryers to blow dry their nutsacks. Okay? Rude! Rude! Not right! Why? Where? Do you understand these people? These are the same people at Golden Corral that stick their hands in the food. It's a communal thing. You know, have you ever seen them at the gym? Because what they'll do is, you know, the thing you can point it up or point it down. And you just see some guy, and he's usually got his towel behind his ass, and he's just shaking his ass. And you're going, what the fuck? I can't stick my wedding ring there now. Fucking assed up the whole thing. That's a communal thing that people. Does that make sense to you? That's insane. It's insane. Just a girl. I have lots of things I would like to speak of. First of all, I want to let you guys know something. Tonight is free cocaine night here.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Hold up for free cocaine. I was not a big fan of free cocaine. I just know. I know you live and you learn. And you know what I've learned? Life is hard, and it's harder if you're stupid. It's not easier, it's harder. It doesn't get easier, too. We just say that to young folks. It gets easier to belie your fears. It gets way more fucked up. You just learn to kind of block it out a little bit. You know what I mean? It's not easy to be me, and look at me. It should be easy to be me. Bring me in. Shit! Are you kidding? It's not! I haven't had a great... I'll give an example. Yesterday, an elderly Filipino gentleman referred to me as a white supremacist. So last time I give my father-in-law a ride. Express. Taking this guy to fucking Panda Express. He's obsessed. He's 90 fucking 1 years old. He's lived with us for 7 years, Nita. Nita! 7 years. Filipinos don't wind up in nursing homes. Filipinos have a nurse at home. So just the facts of my life. These are facts. This is truth. I'm driving this guy every day to fucking Panda Express. Sometimes a couple times a day. I take him to different ones. But he only gets one thing. He gets a broccoli and beef. I get orange chicken. You know, give it up for fucking orange. Here's the thing. I'm not really, I'm a comedian. I'm not political. But I'm going to go ahead and say something. You could agree or disagree with me. And I feel strongly about this. Whomever is responsible for the orange chicken at Panda Express shall be granted immediate citizenship. Do I hear you? Do you concur? One and all? Yes! I love Panda Express. It brings different flavors together, different people, diverse flavor. Give it up. You know what? Here's the deal. They're pulling back on diversity. They were starting to do things, say, oh, this is a good goal. Maybe people get some light that hadn't got much light in the past. Why don't we make this a goal? Then it's like, fuck that. Does that make sense? My whole life is based. Give it up for diversity, right? All right. It makes the best of everything. It's diversity. It's the best. You don't have to applaud if you're a racist. Though. You disagree. I just like to know where you're at. What I like to say, but I'm the honest God. I'm an immigrant. I come from a different country. You can't tell because I have white immigrant privilege. I just don't appear to be from anywhere else. Where was I? What was I talking about? Diversity! What the fuck is going on? I've dedicated my life to diversity. I'm 100% Irish. I'm born in Ireland.
Woo!
Yes.
I'm Irish.
Thank you very much. Give it up for the Irish, my Jesus. No.
Yes, Irish.
That's right. We were
Fighting Irish.
The fighting Irish fucking right.
Yeah.
And my wife is 100% Filipino from the Philippines. Wow.
Hey, so are my sisters and brother.
In Los Angeles, that makes our children tall Mexicans. I don't know if you know that. That's what that means. I've made a couple of them, actually. I have 3 beautiful children. Thank you very much. I have 2 of them. 5, but 2 of them are fucking annoying. Do we have any children or former children here by around this place? No? All right. Well, anybody here for a child? Applaud if you called your parent by their first name. You are not the favorite.
I know.
You are not the favorite.
I'm the only.
Listen, I'm in mental decline. I'm in mental decline right now. One of my kids calls me by my first name. And look, I'm telling you, right now, I wouldn't be here doing this if I wasn't in mental decline of some fucking sort. Just drink it in. It's not a normal thing to do. But he calls me by my first name. My son, Mandrake. Mandrake calls me by my first name. I suspect it's his way of getting back at me for naming him Mandrake. But I was a cruise ship magician at the time. I was doing lots of fucking meth.
No.
It's a long story. And it comes back and fucking bites you in the ass, though. You know what I mean? You kid that calls you by your first name is much more likely to have preferred pronouns and be a fucking vegan or something. Because it's unearned. I'm important. Motherfucker, you're going to be talking to me someday and call me by my first name. I'm going to forget your mind. I'm just going to think that you'll be out of the will. No, none. No fucking money for you. And he lives an alternative lifestyle. Whatever. Give it up for the LGBT. Give it up for them. Thank God we live in a time where you can be who you choose to be and love who you choose to love. Hey, but while we're clapping, give it up for the H's, the heterosexuals, who made all those other fucking letters possible. There would be none of those other letters if the heterosexuals were doing their thing. You know what I mean? Give it up to maybe all those others that would be. Where would the LGBTQIAs of the future come from? If folks like me and Nita stop doing the nasty. It's not good. It's good. We need sex that results in children. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you're clap if you're married. Okay, clap if you're in love. If you clap when you're married, clap when you're in love too. Clap if you're not in love. Okay. How many of you out there are just fucking? Not that many. Not that many. Do me a favor. Start fucking! Okay, stop it with this generation of ass eaters.
Oh no!
You're a generation that has normalized heterosexual ass eating. What happened? Man, I started on my sexual journey back in the Bush era. Not the Bush administration, the Bush era. The era of big, bouncy, beautiful, plentiful Bush. And we love that Bush.
Yes.
We love it. Well, the Bush will make the comeback. Just leave it alone. It'll come back. We love Bush. You know why? Because there was pussy behind it. Men love anything if there's pussy behind it. That's why we do most of the things we don't want to do. Why we hold your purse at the mall or accompany you to a screening of Wicked. That's why we do all that shit. And I think I'm going to quote, actually, hip-hop diva, vagina wordsmith, and my hall pass, Sexy Red. When I say, and I quote, my pussy pink, my booty hole brown. Say it with me. My pussy pink, my booty hole brown. A bold statement in times of gender confusion. This is this. You know, here's the deal. I prefer factory installed pussy. If your pussy's tuck friendly or aftermarket, good on you. I love you too. I say we should build a fence around factory installed pussy and celebrate it. Because where would we be, all of you, without factory installed pussy? I'll tell you where. No fucking way. No other way to get here.
That's God-made
right.
pussy.
What's that?
God-made pussy. Factory-made pussy, you don't
It's
get pregnant.
Pussy is God's greatest creation.
Okay.
All right, let's think about this. Vagina's stronger than anything on earth. Guns kill many, many people every year. And there's, but as many people as guns kill, as many lives as they take, vaginas just bring us more. Yeah, but not bring us more. You know? You ever heard of an assault vagina? If I found one, I would try it. That sounds kind of sexy. Where am I at? Am I over time? A little bit. All right. Well, listen, I want you guys to know what a great time I've had here. And just to demonstrate that I'm a good guy and I feel that I want to complete this bond. This isn't a one-way thing. It's a two-way thing, baby. I want to invite you all, and Sam has okayed this. I want to invite all of you to the post-Mike freak-off.
Oh no.
So it's over at Jason's townhouse. It's got some black lights. The theme tonight is a hot yoga orgy.
Oh
So you'll bring a yoga mat and some lubricant. We'll see you there. I've been Patty. P-A-D-D-Y-F-O-R-C-O-M-E-D-Y. I am at the Mix in Pasadena every Wednesday. Let's give it up.
Where do we find you on Instagram?
You can find me at P-A-D-D, like dog, Y, F-O-R-C-O-M-E-D-Y. And now let's give it up for your mistress on this island of misfit toys. Give it up for Sam! Give it up, go!
One more time for Patty, everybody. We have to talk about, the thing is like, men, how do I say this? It's like, I wish there was that level of, like, devotion. You know what I mean? Like, the way he's talking about, like, oh, pussy, like, that's so sweet. Like, oh, I never met her. Who is that? Like, I don't know. Like, we'd be nowhere without her. Like, no man has ever spoken about me this way. Where would we be without her? That's crazy. I didn't know you guys had that in you.
I just met you and I love you.
I love you. There's so much love in this room. I'm just stalling because we're touching some chords. Was anyone here a C-section?
No.
Whoa! Statistically, that's crazy. Just me.
You know,
They had to get me out.
We got it
What?
back.
They had to get me out.
My daughter.
There's one in
My
the back.
daughter.
Your daughter, but we're you.
No, my daughter.
So
Some group date.
I was a C-section. I was late. I didn't want to be here. I was not trying to come out. I didn't know, like, you got, like, this is so, imagine I just take this time to, like, teach about, like, vagina health. I would never do that. How can I teach you something? I don't know anything.
Oh, no.
I didn't teach us anything. No, I'm kidding. You have to find that stuff out yourself. You have to look up how to online. How to stop crying. No, stop. Do you remember, oh my God. Who remembers BuzzFeed? Now I'm just saying stuff. Let me see if there's, like, a new joke I could do. Oh my God. Remember that website and you would do all the quizzes? It was like a website and you would, Patty's got it.
Yeah.
It's a man's world. Nothing without pussy. No, that's okay. That's okay. Anybody have old parents? I have older parents. Anybody's parents that pick up, they're like, your grandpa is so sweet. No, he's, first of all, no, he's not. Second of all, that's not my grandpa. Okay.
Oh, no.
One time, this teacher at my school, he was this Spanish teacher, he was gay, and he saw my dad in the office, and in front of him, he was like, Samantha, you never said your dad was so handsome. I've never seen this man blush until that day. My mother has never made him giggle.
Oh, no.
He giggled. He's red, like rosacea. He has rosacea, and then he was blushing, and I was like, guys, let's get a room. What's going on? What is going on? What is going on is more comedy and more performing. We just have a few performers left, so let's put our hands together. Thank you guys for staying. Thank you for laughing. Thank you for making me laugh. And so put your hands together for the comedy of the one Lee Kobe Harper, everybody. Woo!
Appreciate y'all. How y'all doing, man? See, I just gave Sam pound. Like, Sam tried to give you pound when you got down. He was so mad at his set. He just left her hanging. And then, like black people, if somebody leave us hanging, like we wait, we go to him, like, you gonna give me this pound? Sam just let it go. Does anybody know, what is it, Miss Blue Eye? Miss Blue Angel, did y'all get her Facebook? Because she was talking so much.
So many things.
I still don't know her Facebook page.
I spelled my name out for you.
That did not help.
That is my page. Blue Angel Langdon Baker. Blue Angel Baker.
Okay.
But, I come from a very religious family, y'all. Like my mom was like super Christian, so much so like we had like these random house rules, and like to this day I don't know if it was really because of, you know, religious views, or if it was because like our living conditions. Like we had roaches, I just throw it out there, right? But with that being said, we couldn't celebrate Halloween. Like my mom had us thinking like that was the devil's day, and I remember this one Halloween, she's getting ready to take me and my sister to church of all places, and getting ready to take us to church of all places. And before we could even make it out this house, this little girl from my elementary school comes, ringing the doorbell, like, and my mom was like, all right, being a nice person that she is, she goes and get these raisins out the kitchen cabinet, puts them in a Ziploc bag, brings it back to the little girl, like, have a happy hallelujah wing.
Oh, no.
And before we could even make it out, all you heard was the little girl say, ugh, why my raisins moving? It was like, come on, Mom. Man. But my mom was right, though. It was the devil's night, because I caught hell in school in this. So, like, I'm not that religious because of, like, those type of embarrassments that I got, you know. But I am, like, a top-notch Christian when it comes to, like, you know, like, food before I eat anything. Like, I got to pray over everything before I eat it, no matter how small it is. It can be candy, gum, coochie, no matter what it is. Like, you just got to pray over, because you can't trust everybody. So it's just like, Lord, just please let it be curable, God. Lord, just anything but HIV, please. And, you know, it's worked out for me, you know. But women are more clean than men. I'll give y'all that, ladies. Like, men, we just, whatever we pull out, we just want y'all to go to. But, ladies, they'll usually warn you before you go down there if they feel like you shouldn't go down there right now. So, because of that, because of that appreciation, I give y'all what I call a 2-day grace period.
Oh no.
Meaning, like, if you haven't like showered in the last couple of days, it's cool. I'll still go down there.
Oh no.
I got it. I take care of that. Because first of all, like I just told you, I prayed over it. You know what I mean? So I know the Lord got me. You know, I trust my Lord and Savior. Plus, you know, I like a little seasoning on mine. So, they laughing, but the lady's like, "Oh, he nasty."
No, I've heard this before.
I'm gonna get his number after the show, though. I give you my Instagram. Don't worry about it. Like any fathers in the house tonight besides Patty? Patty the only one? Y'all lame, but Patty, like I assume like you in your kids' life, right?
Your what?
Separate question. You still in your kids' life?
Yeah, wait.
Okay, cool. Let the record reflect. You know, Patty is white. You know, my dad, you know, is what they call a real nigga. You know, he was not in my life growing up. So with that being said, like my father, like years later, tried to, you know, come around and make amends years later. Like I've noticed that with a lot of, you know, black fathers, if they wasn't there before, it's like trying to make up for lost time later. And my dad hit me with a speech. He was like, you know, I'm sorry I wasn't there. You know, I miss you, son. I just want to, you know, get to know you and take care of you. And I remember he picked me up and he kissed me. He gave me this big old kiss. And I was like, nigga, if you don't put me down, I am 17 years old, man. Like, put me down right now. Strong ass nigga. Speaking of dads, though, like, Patty's father-in-law is the reason why there's no broccoli beef left when I go to Patty Express. So put that nigga in the nursing home, please. Like, he deserves it. I need my broccoli beef back, man.
I'm with you.
We got to team up. We'll make it happen. But speaking of my childhood, though, like I come from Portsmouth, Virginia. I've actually only been in LA for a few months now. I appreciate it. It's cool. It's cool. But from Portsmouth, Virginia, and so is Wanda Sykes. And she has this new commercial out where it's like, just because you don't like something, stop calling it gay. Just because people may do something you don't like doesn't make it gay. That was like the gayest commercial I've ever seen. Like, turn this shit off right now. Gay ass commercial. But being in LA now for a few months, I've already like started to hang out with more foreigners, like from coworkers or friends I've met at mice. Like it's been really cool because hanging out with foreigners has shown me like they still also call things they don't like gay. And they still call crazy stuff retarded. They still, you know, talk about fat people in public. And it's like, I just love hanging out with them because, you know, it just reminds me of how this country used to be. You know, I just love that, man. But I can't date them, though. You know, I've tried dating them, and I realized, like, they don't do things that, like, normal women and, you know, normal black women do, which is like, you know, for example, you gotta use the bathroom in public, you put toilet paper down. You don't just sit down, you know. But they don't do that, and it's like a fellow ass eater, Patty. You know, I just can't get with that. So no, Patty and Richard, I will not stop eating ass. You know what I'm saying? And Richard, if you ate some ass, maybe your 7-year abstinence will be over. So just try it, bro. I got you. He gonna get me when he stop recording. It's all good, bro. It's all good. But speaking of, like, you know, having foreign friends and trying to date foreign women, like, I noticed, like, they really, really love their countries that they're from. Like, they'll have their country's flag on, you know, their bedroom wall. They'll have it on the back of their car, all the flags in their front yard. And it's like, I just can't relate to that. Like, I remember I broke up with my ex because for my birthday, she got me red, white, and blue balloons. I was like, we don't fuck with this country like that. What you talking about? Niggas don't fuck with this country. And, you know, I can prove that too, because I know, I hear like the shakiness and the laughter. Like, they know, they're like, come on, you can't tell them that. No, Sam don't care. Sam gets it. But, you know, like, to prove we don't fuck with this country, I'm a, you know what I mean? What's your name, man? Nita. What's your name? Jess. Okay. Jess. Look, I started looking, look. I started looking at because you know, you never know how Trump is going to do stuff. So I started looking at the citizenships test, which is a test you have to take if you know you're trying to come into this country as a citizen or green card, etc. And so I'm like, man, if he ever start tripping, let me make sure I know the answers. And it only furthered my suspicion that we don't care about this country. But I'll make sure it's just not me. So Nita, she don't know that one. I'm giving y'all the 3 easiest questions.
You don't think Nita knows it? That's crazy.
No, I know she's gonna know it.
Oh.
I assume. But okay. What is the name of the country's national anthem? We don't give a fuck about this country. Like, I'm sorry. We don't. We kneel during the anthem. Like, I don't know.
That's the one.
I only have a minute and a half left, so I'll skip one question. But okay, one more question. Nita, what's the longest river in this country?
Juneteenth, all things Juneteenth.
Black. Hey, we don't know nothing about this country. And if our president starts tripping, we gonna be deported right with the Mexicans. But at least we'll be together. You know, ladies, I want to say something to y'all. You know, cause this is just something that I've like really realized. Cause I'm a sex connoisseur. I love sex. I love everything about it. Of course, obviously, right? And like I've made a realization that like I start to notice that like head feels better when her breath is hot.
Oh no.
Like if your breath stink, it feels amazing when you go down there. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know the science behind it, but it just feels like the real thing, you know? You know what I'm saying? And it's got me making weird demands with women now. And they be like, oh my gosh, I miss you, come over. I'm like, alright, you better not brush your teeth. It's the best feeling ever. I never want fresh breath fellatio again, y'all. I'm telling y'all. And then saying one more thing, like, you know, I'm not trying to make everything black and white, but look, Tourette's, that is a white privilege.
Yes.
Like when it's us, it's just crazy, nigga. Lock them up. You've never seen anybody diagnosed with melanin with Tourette's. You've never seen it ever in life. But look, I know I said like a lot of like things that seem divisive. You know, it's not who I am. It was AI. It's not real. So, you know, so I just want to end the mic. It's my first time here, by the way, so I appreciate y'all. I just want to end the mic with something, just bringing us together and letting Sam, Patty, and all the whites in here know that, like, hey, that we can do better with unity. So when I think of that thing to say, I'll let y'all know at a later date. Okay?
Where can we find you?
Where can we find you?
Oh, sorry. I was like, remind you of what? You gotta play it off. But I'm on Instagram as Kobe Harper VA. So COBYHARPER VA. Y'all know how to spell VA, right? Okay. And I appreciate you. Thank you.
We're coming, everybody! Got one performer left. It's okay. Next time it'll be you. It's okay. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If you have to go, go. If you have to go to the bathroom, it's okay. Give it up for Richard, everybody. But don't call him Rich on Instagram. You will find him. Thank you. You will find. Thank you. Thank you. Could you close the door? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. If you guys gotta go, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. He's okay. Give it up for Kobe. Give it up for Kobe. It's okay. It's okay. We keep it moving. And that's life. But you guys got to stay for our last two performers. I have been itching to get this headliner up here tonight. An LA School of Comedy fan favorite. Put your hands together for the one and only Jacob McGregor, everybody! You know it, you love it.
Yeah!
Come on! Wait, does this sound different? Does this sound different? Or no? Okay. You haven't been listening, Jason? I'm kidding. Can you hear this better? Is this different? Fine? Okay, sounds the same.
Thank you, Sam. How are we doing? Headliner, better than last comic. I'll take headliner any day. And I just want to say, speaking on behalf of all the white people in here, I didn't think any of that was divisive. I thought that was unifying. Give it up for Kobe. I know he just left. But can I get my full 30 minutes back? 30 minutes? No? No, not 30 minutes. Okay. Anyway, here's what's gonna happen. Okay? There's gonna be a schedule. I got a show coming up tomorrow. I'm at JMAC JMACHAHA. And I'm going to be at the Zebra Room tomorrow night. I don't know what sound a zebra makes, but I'm going to be in the Zebra Room. And I'm going to do, I know I can't get 30 minutes, but could I tell you when to start, and then you, light me at 5? Okay, forget it. All right, I'm going to do, some of my stuff that I'm going to do tomorrow, work that out, and then I'm going to talk about white people talking about crack. Okay, that's a new thing I'm working on. And I'm going to, okay. Are we with me? That's the schedule. We got, a 2-part. Give it up. Clap. Blast comic, headliner, whatever you want to call me. Past few times I've been here, I've been wearing this hat to do comedy. And before I wore the hat, I would get anxious. This is the real me. Up here doing comedy. I am liable for what I say. I have no disguise on. Are you with me? Yeah. But now I can say anything I want. I can tell you how I really feel. It's not me, it's the hat. Okay? Are we I'm not going to be offensive. I don't really have the voice for being offensive, okay? We got this great unity vibe going on, but, if I was offensive, you'd be like, ugh, that just... a person with a Boston accent, if they start cursing, it just sounds right, or a thick New York accent, and you're like, it's not cursing, it's just from New York, you know? If I said something offensive, you'd be like, what the... But, I don't know, do we know resting racist voice? Resting bitch face, but, resting racist voice, do you know what I'm saying? Resting racist, I can't define it exactly, but it's the kind of person where if they say something racist or offensive, it's bad, but then you think, what else are they going to say with that voice? Right, okay, it's there's a growl, they say the word frig a lot. My high school baseball coach had it, okay? He was this, shorter white man, plumber's crack, right? Plumber's crack, standing up straight, I don't know how you do that. But he had it. He wouldn't just say, Jacob, we gotta hurry up and get to practice. He'd say, Jacob, we gotta friggin' get to practice. Let me friggin' tell ya. Powerful frig. 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 And he'd give some colorful reasons why I had to get to practice on time. Right, it wasn't just get to practice on time because it's the right thing to do. It was, Jacob, we gotta be friggin' on time. My family fought on both friggin' sides of World War II. Let me friggin' tell you, you better be friggin' on time. You really need to make a Nazi threat to get me to play baseball on schedule? Give it up for America's national pastime. Hey. Not looking good if we gotta make Nazi threats to get kids playing the game. But look, he was from a different generation. He really knew. He had a lot of life experience. He had a lot to say in the life lessons through sports angle, right? We'd lose a game, we didn't swing the bat enough, right? And he'd go, you gotta take friggin' chances. I used to be a friggin' cop. I've been knifed at. And the knife misfired. I'm living on friggin' borrowed time. That's friggin' right. The knife friggin' misfired. He repeated that. You go, you're crazy. Knives don't misfire. He repeated it because that's confidence. That's life experience. That's what you can do with resting racist. That's the white privilege. That's the resting racist voice white privilege. You could say that a knife can misfire. But anyway, he took a lot of chances in his life romantically. And, he was a cop. He went to Burger King instead of the donuts. Got the donut in the morning, went to Burger King. He's working hard out there. And he thought the cashier had really nice manners, right? And he said, hey, I'd like to take you on a friggin' date. And she said, I can't. I have a boyfriend. I said, oh, frig. Comes back, asks her out 6 months later. They're married 30 years. Give it up. Give it up. Marriage. What Patty said, we got to make more people. That's the clean version of what Patty was saying. That's the PG-13, possibly even PG. But, the catch is he was 44 and she was 19 at the time. Wow. But love is love. Love is love, guys. Who are you to judge?
Right.
But he also kind of uses her as an excuse. He's like, I can't be friggin' racist. I got a friggin' black wife. I hope to get married one day, and I hope I have a nicer adjective to use for my wife than friggin'. I mean, I want to love her, and I don't want to just be my friggin' wife. Anyway, pick better words, people. Words have meaning. But, I don't know, I think it's a resting racist voice because I just can't imagine him saying anything progressive. Right, with all that frig. There's no way he's going, we gotta watch more of the friggin' WNBA. Let me friggin' tell you, those honest women work too frig. He's not. All right, I'll get enough of the frigs. He once told me, Jacob, there's no friggin' hope for you. You're never gonna friggin' make it. But I showed him I had a job once. Give it up for me. I used to work at a think tank. Do you know what a think tank is? Nope. Do we know? Okay, I'll give an example. We got people talking about newspapers earlier, right? You know, you go online, you read the newspaper, there are those articles that say, like, studies show you got to eat more bananas to be healthy. Studies show 7 hours of sleep at night, not enough. That was me. I was doing the studies. I was a big-time thinker, thinking about big-time problems. Okay, are you with me? Big-time thinkers, big-time problems, think tank, what? What? Big stuff. You know, sometimes you don't really get to pick your study, though, right? Some people do the sleep, the bananas. I was banana-related, but my study was, studies show that if you teach monkeys how to use money, they use it to hire prostitutes. That was my study. I did that for weeks. It was a weird time at the office, man. I got all dressed up to go to work, la la la, listen to my music. I was just sitting with monkeys for weeks on end, teaching them how to use money. Teaching's important. You know, we got Sam's a teacher. Teaching is important. I was like, this is meaningful. I'm teaching these monkeys who didn't know how to use money before how to use it. You know, you use big bills for, like, you know, maybe a restaurant, and, like, little bills for the strip club. Like, I was teaching them everything I knew about money, and they were crushing it. They had their $1 bills. Anyway. And they spend it on prostitutes? What? I mean, what does that say? I mean, say what you will about sex work. I mean, I just want my students. I mean, I'm a teacher. Gosh darn it. I'm a gosh darn teacher. Okay, what does it say about me if I teach them how to use money and they're using it to pay for sex? Well, I mean, come on. But anyway, the prostitute come in, you know. Monkeys, they have their fun. I, look the other way. What am I going to tell my mom? But I go to the monkeys and I say, hey guys, I'm thinking you could try for something deeper. And the monkey looks at me with an all too familiar voice. And he goes, something friggin' deeper? I could be at the friggin' zoo right now, let me friggin' tell you. No friggin' hope for you, Jacob. Anyway, I think I'm going to do that stuff tomorrow. But I got one more thought that's crossed my mind is, you know the phrase, it's like crack? Like, it's so good, it's like crack. I haven't done crack. But, I mean, I think if you're going to rip the phrase, it's like crack, you should have some crack credibility. We got too many people in suit and tie, white dress shirt, saying, oh, this new exercise routine is like crack. I can't stop exercising. Oh, this new granola. Stop talking about exercising granola, Chadley Collingsworth IV. Okay, you've never seen crack. Okay, you've never done drugs. If you've done drugs, they're nice drugs. Okay? If you were gonna buy crack, okay, your parents would hire someone to be the drug dealer. You know how I know that? They'd hire someone to be the drug dealer, to make it safe so you feel like you're buying. You had everything, man. Your parents bought people to pretend to sell you crack. You prick. You know how I know that? They came to me. They saw the hat. And they're like, this kid could pretend to sell crack. I'm like, this is not a crack hat. This is a comedy hat. I could say anything in this hat. You're getting your hats wrong, but I got 30 minutes. Thank you so much, LA School of Comedy. It's always a pleasure, never a chore. If you think you can take it from the page to the stage, you probably can, and you're funny and you're a comic. Page to the... Give it up for Sam! Close us out!
Remind us again.
Oh, me?
Oh, yeah, I'm at J Mac Haha. It's been a pleasure speaking with you tonight, and I'll be at the Zebra Room tomorrow night, 7:30. Zebra Room. Zebra noises. Give it up for Sam. Give it up for Sam!
Thank you, everybody! Okay, first of all, put your hands together for a beautiful show.
Yes.
We have just one more treat for you. So remember, are we good? Oh my God.
You gotta have a sign. You gotta have a sign.
I'm dead. I can't. I bet my live reaction's like this. Did you fall? Okay, listen. I think we can keep it together for one person. You think we can do it? You think we can do it? Yeah. So comedy is a performing art, as is poetry, as is music, as is waiting to talk about. No. So I want to read something that Chris Farley would read a lot, because I think it'll bring the room to a different energy, and then if you guys have time for a little miracle at the end, okay? Does that sound good? This is called the Clown's Prayer. I did not write this. Oh God, I wrote in Sharpie, I can't read because it's about. As I stumble through life, help me to create more laughter than tears, dispense more happiness than gloom, spread more cheer than despair. Never let me become so indifferent that I will fail to see the wonder in the eyes of a child or a twinkle in the eyes of the aged. Never let me forget that my total effort is to cheer people, make them happy, and forget, at least momentarily, all the unpleasantness in their lives. And in my final moment, may I hear you whisper, when you made my people smile, you made me smile. So shout out Chris Farley, shout out Performing Arts, and I want a little miracle. Let's do it. You got time?
We got time.
Keep it going.
Hello. So yeah, I signed up for this event and I just seen open mic night and I did not read comedy. So I appreciate y'all for staying. I am actually gonna do some poetry because all I see was open mic night. And I am not from LA. I'm actually from Ohio. This is my birthday week and I have dedicated. Thank you.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Aries season. Woo-hoo. I have dedicated going to do professional development for my birthday week since last year. So this week I am in LA going to a Canva event and then going to a concert on Friday. So I'm happy to be here. Alright, this poem is called The Missing Piece. You were just a stranger in passing. No music, no slow moment, just two lives crossing for a second and moving on. At least that's what I thought it was supposed to be. But something stayed. Not obvious, not overwhelming, just something soft that took its time being felt. And now it's been almost 2 months of random talks that somehow mean something, of laughs that feel easy, of time that doesn't feel wasted, and it's strange. It's strange how someone you didn't know can start to feel so familiar, how your name sounds normal coming from them, how your day feels worth sharing. You weren't even supposed to matter. That's the wild part. But now I find pieces of you in small things, and how I think, and what I notice, and even the way I show up. And I'm not saying you complete me because that's way too heavy, but maybe you're a piece I didn't know was missing. Not to fix me, not to save me, just to sit beside me while I figure things out. And maybe that's what makes it real. No pressure, no labels, just two people who didn't plan but stayed anyways. A stranger in passing who now feels like someone I'm still learning. And now somehow don't want to rush it. You can find me at __ I hear you. And in my bio will be other things. I'm a photographer. I have a creative group. I also have a podcast called It's Giving. So, yeah.
One more time for Miracle. One more time for you guys. One more time for Jason Am, please. And I did not shout out this woman who is helping so much and a part of the LAC family. Please put your hands together for Marilyn, everybody. She's amazing. We're going to hear more from her soon. But tonight, we're going to wrap. Thank you guys so much. I've been Sam. Have a good night. See you Monday, Wednesday, Friday.